had Method Man on recently, and shout out to our guy Method Man, to Cal, you know what I'm saying, who said recently about Summer Jam that while he enjoyed himself, he is never coming back to Summer Jam because the generation gap is too wide. That they wasn't giving the appropriate response to appropriate jams like, Red and Meth out there going back and forth. It's
abomatology. They want
Method. That comes from Method Man. I got to with that.
I got to with it. Yeah, I'm with it if Method. You're like,
But here's the question though.
Yes.
Here's the fuck with the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Performing as elder statesmen in
Okay.
entertainment. Hey, come on, what the fuck?
You about to get a fuck out of here.
You gotta finish the question.
Elder statesman is a term of endearment.
Fucking elder statesman. Fuck out of here.
I was about to say fuck out of here too to you, man.
As basic old ass niggas, like, how do y'all see?
Oh, you niggas doing them old ass jokes up on the old ass stage.
It's fundamental old niggas. Like how?
That's foundational old niggas.
Foundational old niggas. How does your brain? Sorry.
So
Elder statesman. Yes.
Performing in front of a young crowd, even if they're not familiar with all your material yet. Or is it, fuck it, I'm gonna go up there and kick the truth to the young black youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking with it.
Yeah. So I
always kick the truth.
Always, yeah. You gotta kick the truth. You gotta kick the truth. But like we ran into that with Bad Boys, right? So with this movie, right? So, there's the nostalgia crowd that knows everything, from the original. But then there's the first movie was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a generation and a half ago, right? So somebody who's 20, as a fundamental old ass nigga myself. No, but so it was things so the directors are young, right? So the directors are in their 30s. So, they were kids when the first movie came out. So things like the first person shooter. So the thing that where the gun comes, that video game. Right? So we was like, but it's like, that's the new flavor. That's the new energy. So trying to find a thing where it's nostalgic and you satisfy, Tracy Morgan is clapping, but also, 15 years old, 18-year-old kids can also appreciate it. So that, finding that balance, it is really, it's difficult, but I think this movie strikes that good tone, where you capture both things. But I think introducing the new generation to the foundational old ass nigga stuff is really, I think it's part of our responsibility as far as
That shit is going platinum, by the way. He's putting that shit on a t-shirt tomorrow. FON.
Oh, man.
That's interesting because I'm sitting back there with my son.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, yo, they got the video game shit in here.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they got the Call of Duty first person shooter in here.
Exactly.
Like that right there is what resonates to this younger generation. The fact that he didn't watch all the other three.
Yeah.
But this one, in this point in time, in this time period, he's like, wow.
Yeah.
First person shooter, that's what I gravitate towards.
Yes.
Like I know that shit right there.
That's what Reggie is.
That's what Reggie is. Reggie is a video game.
Playing the video game.
He's a video game.
And everybody in that age group wants to think that from the video game and the work they do on that video game, if it went down, they can handle
that's
it.
Reggie. I tell you what, hey son, that shit go down in our house. I ain't Reggie. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
I'm Reggie, motherfucker. I'm regular.
Yeah.
I'm a regular ass nigga. I'm not doing all this combat maneuvers. You know what I'm saying?
We are getting closer and closer to the NBA Finals, and PrizePicks has got you covered when it comes to help you make some bread during the playoffs.
Yes, sir. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy app where you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and you could turn your $10 into $1,000. PrizePicks is wild simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds, yo.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/7pm and use promo code 7pm for a deposit match up to $100. In the meantime, stay locked in at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.